Welcome to Washington America Show with international multimedia journalist, multidimensional and multifaceted artist Dr. Kashif Sohail.
Skateboarding has become very popular throughout the years. In plenty of movies, skateboarding and the sidewalks were featured. Loads of skaters wanted new equipment that would maximize their skill level, so the skateboard evolved over time. When skateboards were very new, the decks were just a single sheet of wood. Then slowly skateboarders needed stronger equipment, so the idea of using plies of wood started. As people were trying new material, a new idea was born, and the skateboard evolved.
Skateboarding is an action sport that involves riding and performing tricks using a skateboard, as well as a recreational activity, an art form, an entertainment industry job, and a method of transportation. Skateboarding has been shaped and influenced by many skateboarders throughout the years.
The vast health benefits of skateboarding include overall fitness. Skateboarding is great for burning calories and staying in great physical shape. Physical endurance. Skate all day. Flexibility. Precision. Pain tolerance. Stress relief.
Most physical activities are good at alleviating anxiety, but skateboarding can be especially powerful. Part of the reason that skateboarding works as a stress reliever is that it allows you to free your mind, and doing tricks builds confidence. Skateboarding, a form of recreation and sport, popular among youths, in which a person rides standing balanced on a small board mounted on wheels, is considered one of the extreme sports.
Skateboarding is a great sport but can be hard to master. It really depends on your age, fitness, guts, and starting at the basics. Skateboarding isn't hard to learn if you start at the basics. Many beginners make the mistake of going for harder tricks without even knowing how to properly ride a skateboard. The majority of skater fatalities were on public streets and involved a collision with a car.
Skateboarding has always been an option of being a good hobby for anybody no matter what age or height, because in reality, it depends on how well you want to succeed with skateboarding, either by being the best in the whole state or just being a good role model to kids. Skateboarding has a rich history of innovation and is full of intriguing stories. Nowadays, skateboarding has become an art form for many enthusiasts.
Skateboarding is a hard sport to learn. It's not something that can be learned overnight. Even the top pros still learn new things even though they have been doing it for years. With skateboarding, there are endless possibilities when it comes to tricks. When it comes to beginners, learning the basics is the best way to start this great pastime. Throughout the past years, skateboarding has become an increasingly popular sport, attracting people all over the world, most of them young men.
The popularity of skateboarding is attributed to its affordability, portability, relatively fast speeds, and the cool image that the activity displays. It is not rare nowadays to see a large number of dangerous skateboarding tricks being performed without a helmet. Skateboarding has been around for many years and has had its ups and downs throughout each decade. It has evolved quite a bit along the way as well, in styles, board designs, and the skateboarding crowd.
Today, the focus on skateboarding still remains on the street style. Some companies have emerged since the days of old-school skateboarding, and the sport has become mainstream to the point where department stores use skateboards to advertise the newest jeans on sale. Skateboarding is an action sport that involves riding and performing tricks using a skateboard, as well as a recreational activity, an art form, an entertainment industry job, and a method of transportation.
The skateboarding will be represented at the 2020 Summer Olympics in Tokyo. However, skateboarding has become controversial in areas in which the activity, although illegal, has damaged curbs, stonework, steps, benches, plazas, and parks.
If you want to get good at skateboarding, 3 to 6 hours a day is realistic, even more, if you're not already drenched in sweat, or snap your legs off. Skating parks are usually a place you'll learn, growing the most. Skateboarding as a professional sport boasts a range of competitions, including vertical and street-style events. Vertical skating features aerial acrobatics performed in half-pipes that were originally built to emulate empty swimming pools.
Street style features tricks performed in a real or simulated urban environment with stairs, rails, ledges, and other obstacles. Skateboarding has developed as a youth subculture that emphasizes creativity and individuality. It is an alternative to mainstream team sports, which are more formally organized and largely controlled by adults.
The first skate park was built in Florida. It was at this time that riders started skating in empty pools and exploring the vertical potential of the sport. The empty pools soon gave way to half-pipes, U-shaped riding surfaces used to perform aerial stunts. Though protective gear such as helmets and knee pads was commonplace, safety concerns and escalating insurance premiums for skate parks played a major role in the sport's fall from popularity.
Increased board size and improved truck constructions helped the new style thrive. It was during this time that a distinctive youth subculture began to develop around the sport. Punk rock and baggy clothes became closely associated with young skaters. The daring and individualistic nature of street skateboarding was spread through documentary films that found a large youth audience.
Skateboarding has established itself as a professional sport while still maintaining its independence from traditional team sports. Snowboarding and inline roller skating have been heavily influenced by skateboarding techniques and culture. A skateboard comprises 3 major parts: the deck, the board upon which the rider stands, the trucks, the construction that attaches the wheels to the deck, and the wheels.
Originally, decks were made of wood, but later they were also made of aluminum, fiberglass, and plastic. The rear part of the deck is bent upward to form the kicktail, as is the front nose on modern designs. The truck includes an axle, a hanger, which houses the axle, and a cushion that both absorbs shocks and provides flexibility for steering. The wheels are made of tough polyurethane plastic. Much of the excitement of skateboarding rests in the rider's creativity. Skaters compete to invent new tricks or new combinations of tricks. World Cup Skateboarding oversees the biggest skateboarding competitions.
Skateboarding is a special risk for young children because they have a higher center of gravity, less development, and poor balance. These factors make children more likely to fall and hurt their heads, slower reaction times and less coordination than adults. Children younger than 5 should not skateboard, and those under the age of 10 are closely supervised when skateboarding.
Despite its negative image among the medical fraternity, the skateboard does not appear to be a dangerous sport, with a low incidence and injuries encountered being not severe. Skateboarding should be restricted to supervised skateboard parks, and skateboarders should wear protective gear.
Skateboarding is banned in public places. Some people say the restrictions are justified because skateboarders cause traffic hazards and endanger pedestrians. Some skateboarders have caused property damage while doing stunts. The dangerous act of hitching a ride by holding onto a moving vehicle while riding a skateboard, bicycle, or roller skates, is illegal.
Wear protective gear at all times, including a helmet, wrist guards, knee pads, elbow pads, and appropriate shoes. Empty your pockets of all hard or sharp objects. Choose a safe environment. Avoid skateboarding on irregular surfaces. Do not use homemade skateboard ramps. Never use your skateboard in wet weather. Avoid skateboarding in crowded walkways or in darkness. Never hold onto the side or rear of a moving vehicle while riding a skateboard.
Skateboarding involvement is down for nearly every age group, including the youth. Participation in skateboarding has declined. In the past 10 years, parks are less crowded than they have ever been. Because skateboarding is an inherently dangerous activity, laws exist to regulate, ban, or control skateboarding in certain locations and circumstances.
Please share the video, subscribe to our channel.